Tanner, this is a little bit different where you ended up having to play in kind of a spot. Ryan goes out and you get thrust into it. How what's that experience like as opposed to starting the game right away?
It goes back, shows the importance of preparing like to the starter throughout the week. You never know when you're going to get another opportunity to play. So making sure you prepare the same as you would if you were starting the game was really big and really important for me. In order to feel ready, that when Ryan went down, that I was able to step in and perform, and we were able to come away with the win.
Jake?
Hey Tanner, what kind of an impact has playing next to Quentin Nelson had on you in these few games that you've been able to play, whether it's, the start and you knew going into the week that you'd be starting, or just kind of on the fly, how helpful he can be in those kind of spontaneous situations?
It's been huge. I mean, to obviously play next to a guy that is that talented, but has been playing at a high level for that long. One, it's great to learn from, and it's always really good to have a really great guard next to you, because it always makes you look a little better, always helps you out on the field. And if I ever any questions, football wise, he's a very smart guy that I can ask, and he's always willing to help out. He knows with rookies that there's going to be some growing pains, and you have to go through some stuff on the field. But he's been really great about helping me come along, and he's a really great guy to play next to.
James?
Tanner, obviously your rookie season, but what's it been like sharing some of these wins or success with Dalton Tucker, and how's it been just seeing him do his thing as well?
It's been awesome to see Tuck go out there and get a win in his first game, first start. I know he was feeling great afterwards, and I was really happy for him. I think he went out there and played really well. They have a really talented defensive front in Tennessee, so for him to go out and play the level he did, it was something really special. Being an undrafted guy, you've watched him come in, work his tail off day in, day out. And it's not easy to make a roster undrafted, much less go in and have to start an NFL game against one of the best defensive fronts of football. So I thought he did a great job of stepping up to the plate. I know he was really excited, but I think I was even more excited for him.
Joel?
Now that you've played a little bit, what's the welcome to the NFL moment? When you're from the last couple of weeks.
I think I got beat by Cam Hayward on a couple of plays in that Pittsburgh game, and you look back at it. Obviously, it's something I can clean up, but just seeing a guy that has that kind of the veteran knowledge of the game, he's been doing it at a very high level for a long time, and he's just a very talented player. And he got me on a couple that when you're in college and sometimes in practice that you don't get beat on, but a guy that's been playing and has that much knowledge about it, and those kind of reactions, he was able to get me on a couple, and it was like, wow, this guy's very talented, and you have to even play with cleaner technique, better eyes, better hands. Because if you don't, you're going to get beat. You really can't get away with those little things you used to.
On the opposite side of the coin, what's something that has surprised you about how well you've played?
I think, obviously never know how it's going to go, but definitely happy with how it started off, but I think just really focusing day in and day out on getting better. I think there's really goals to never be satisfied with where you're at. Until you play a perfect game, I don't think I'll ever be happy about it. So just trying to find those little things within every game and within every play that I can get better on, and go into practice the next week, focus on, improve upon, and just kind of strive for that perfection.
Anything specific that you're thinking of that you need to work on?
I think it just always comes back to hands and footwork. A lot of plays like that one I was talking about with Cam Hayward, beating me. So it's where my hand placement, or I'm overshooting my target on the block. And it's just something that you have to kind of get a feel for as the game goes, and watching different defenses. They're going to obviously play things differently. There might be readers, penetrators. You have to figure that out. So I think just really locking into that, just kind of getting a better understanding of the game, and just really detailing or fine-tuning those details.
You get your first start. So one, can we call you an NFL veteran now? But and then two, and on a more serious note, how does it feel to start, get a win, and obviously just get that experience that you worked your entire life for?
Yeah, it felt great. There are obviously things I need to fix and clean up, but after the game, all the guys came up to me and congratulated me. It's very special and great.
Joel?
What now that you're playing, games, is there anything about the game that surprised you? Anything about like technique and stuff that surprised you so far?
I mean, just how important like your targets are, your hand placement, your feet, just how important that is every single play, no matter what. Just keying in on those details and will put yourself in a better position.
Did you have any do you have any welcome to the NFL moments yesterday?
I mean, like I said, just the importance of your target and everything, like that'll, if that isn't like spot on or close to it, like you're stuff's gonna happen that you don't want to happen. So just keep on like tightening those things up and just going and better yourself every play, every rep. So that's one.
James?
Dalton, what did your phone look like after the game? Like, did you even have a chance to respond to everybody if you got a bunch of messages, or what was the reaction like?
My best. I mean, after the game, I didn't even look at my phone. I went out, saw my family, and then once we were on the bus and everything, I started going through them as best as I could. I'm still trying to reply right now, like still trying to reply. So that's been great. I lots of support, lots of love. I mean, really appreciate it. It's been great.
And then, quick follow up: how has Coach Sperano just instilled confidence in you, or maybe helped you along this journey to prepare you for these moments like this?
Yeah, I mean, he always tells me that trust yourself, but you got this. He said he sees it in me, and just him saying that, and honestly, the group has helped me out as well. I mean, it's been great. All the guys have been very supportive. It's been great, and they all just have my back no matter what, and we just keep growing every day.
Jake?
Hey, Dalton, incredibly unfortunate what happened to Will, but I mean, you've been the next man up. Have you had a second to just like breathe and soak it in? Like, wow, not only did I make the roster at the beginning of the year, but I'm a starting NFL offensive lineman now.
Yeah, I mean, I've tried, but at the same time, like you got to keep preparing. I mean, we just had meetings. I mean, it's on to the next game, so I mean, it's just you gotta prepare for the next and just keep grinding every week by week, day by day, go from here.